This is my modded Camo X4. I'm really proud of this. I've never taken an RC that's ready to run and added more than just a light bar and recently one of these little smoke tailpipes. I like what I've done here. Of course, this is going to be all opinionated, maybe even controversial as to what I've done here to this vehicle. Abby, we've just been 20 minutes before this video, little husband-wife constructive criticism.
I don't like it. He made it undrivable. I would have upgraded metal parts. I would have probably like made a cooler like skin for the body. I would not have put smoke machines on it. I would have added lights, but probably not the light bar. I just would have made this more of a basher, and Nate made it a showpiece. So there, Nate.
Yes, this is my showpiece. But you know what? We have a garage full of bashers, and so I thought, I'm going to do something different. For 7 years we've been doing RCs together, and even on YouTube, and I've never done anything like this. I wanted to show you guys a cool opening shot. We did our best for the TheRcSaylors. The glowy hallway was the best we could do. But listen, after a second I'm going to turn the smoke machines off because I know they're loud, but there are two things that are based on the variable throttle here. One is the smoke coming out, so the more throttle I give, the more smoke comes out, and two is my engine. And please forgive me, I know this is kind of loud. We'll do our best to edit this down, but this is an amazing speaker, and when you give it throttle, it's all variable. So listen to this, and watch the smoke too. One of my stacks is pumping out more smoke than the other. I probably have too much oil in the one side. So I'm going to turn this off and show you guys underneath the hood what I've done, because I'm proud of this. Okay, all that stuff is off. Hopefully it's a little quieter for you guys. I started by upgrading some metal parts, and I'll show you those, but the showy flashy things, this is an aluminum light bar up here on top. It's LED, and I'm even really proud of the fact that I had to kind of heavily modify the way this mounting bracket was mounted up here. I drilled in through the top of the body to get that to fit really well, and it's very strong, nice metal light bar. I also wanted lights on the front of my truck, but I really should have added some in the light buckets that were there. But I had these really cool lights added with a metal casing around it, and it's secured in the back of the body. I'll show you that in a second. Then you may notice right here along the side, my urban camo is actually glowing red there along a strip. Hopefully the camera shows that. I've got some really cool lights in there. I wanted them to drop down to this little mesh material there, but the wires were showing too, and I didn't like that. Moving on to the back-ish of the truck, obviously my two dual pipes there, that was like one of the first things that I did. I said I wanted a truck that has two of these pipes mounted. I thought maybe I'll put them in the back, put them up here. This is just kind of a crazy look. I did my best to clean it up and hide the wires as well as I could for my skill set. And then on the back I added some tail lights too. Hopefully those are showing up all right. Ideally they would have faced more level, but I didn't have enough surface to mount those. And all this stuff that I'm showing you guys, I will do my best to link in the description box below. If you are like Nate, I'm on your side, that is the sweetest thing I've ever seen, then I'll have the upgrade parts. And a shout out to the same place that I picked up this truck also had aluminum upgrade parts. So let's take a look at those while you look at my wiring and stuff. You're gonna see some crazy stuff under here. So the one thing you haven't seen that you did here was my speaker. This is one of the most expensive truck speakers you can buy. I think it's overpriced, but I also like that it has multiple sounds. I can adjust the volume, and it's waterproof. So I'm really happy with that. Abby's giving me a hard time for sure because she says I should upgrade the shocks, and she's right. These shocks are really soft and really not strong enough to support the weight that I have in here now. I'm running my regular 2S pack with 5,000 milliamps, and in order to power both smokestacks I needed one more balance lead. Well, I don't have a balance lead split, so I put a tiny 2S pack in here so I could plug in my other smokestack. Hey, the wiring in here, I gotta be honest with you, I'm super proud of. I used the stock receiver, which had 2 extra spots, and I took advantage of a couple Y harnesses to split off everything that I have going on. You guys see all the wiring in here. Here are the boxes for my smokestacks to provide air flow to that to get the smoke to pour out. I've zip tied all my wires off into the framing of the Camo X4. Let me tell you, this truck has very limited space too, so for me to make this work, I'm really happy and really proud of this for me.
That's all that matters. You're happy with it.
I like it. I really do.
I liked it as a basher crasher.
But I like it as when I go to an RC airplane event, you know what I'm going to throw in the car? This. And I'm going to drive it around and have the smoke pouring out and the cool lights and the sound. And I'm going to be proud of playing with my toy that no one else has. This is a unique vehicle now to me. And it's still, on the surface, kind of sort of looks stock. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to go for too. I don't think I hurt the overall look of the Camo X4. I stuck with the red, white, and black, chrome being white on that in that case. Theme, I went with the red lights. Just little touches going on. And I upgraded the metal parts that I put in were back here.
Here and here. Everything that's clean.
And there was a
here.
tower here too. That it's not a tower. I can't remember the exact name, like an A chassis piece or something. And that's actually my speaker is zip tied, double zip tied down to that. Everything has a little bit of play, and I did that on purpose. I wanted it to not like crunch into something and things break.
Just upgrade your shocks, Nate. I think that's what's driving me crazy.
I do need new shocks.
Why didn't you do that?
I think that some red spring shocks, and this is just visual.
Red.
You know, I want some really good performance shocks, but I also think like some red springs with some, just, I don't know, something else that would pop that would look really good.
Your truck just looks weighted down.
Well, it is weighted down.
Like it's bending down.
It's not bending.
It's definitely bending.
It's not.
Look, guys, tell Nate it's bending.
Also, look, this light that I have, this is another bit of wiring that I'm proud of. I know this is a very unorthodox video for us, and normal, like, guys that mod their things don't want to see Nate from the RC Sailors doing this, but I wanted to, and I'm really proud of it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This was kind of important to have this bit of wire as a sectioned off piece that I have control over, because this is something that I need to have access to a lot. These two balance ports plug into my balance batteries here, so I have airflow to my smoke, and then this little on-off switch is for my light bar on top. So I can press that button and my light turns on and off. So I can actually turn that off if I want to. It's a really tough light bar. We've installed this on our Redcat Racing Gen 7. It was an awesome piece, and it holds up really well to like rolling and stuff. And again, I've just been working really hard at this for maybe like a month, waiting on stuff to come in, slowly working on it between airplane builds and videos and editing and Amelia and dishes, and it's finally done.
When do you do dishes?
I do dishes.
I am proud of you for doing all this. It's just not the direction I would have taken it. Guys, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool, but I would want to do it way different.
So you build the Camo X4 as a
I would make it,
basher.
oh yeah, I would make this thing like a beast. So tough.
Now this is my showpiece truck, and I'm happy with it. And maybe I'll continue to upgrade it and mod it in the future. Maybe I'll take some things off that I added, and maybe it will just be a grungy basher with less lights in the future. But for now, this is something that I really am in love with, and I can see why you guys out there that mod your things love it so much, because I really, every time I got something done, I was like, wow, that's awesome. It's time to move on to install the final piece. And the last step that I did with all of it was the wiring. I waited to do all the wiring. It took me like an hour just to route things that I wanted to route, where were they going to go, and really clean it up. And if you would have seen the spider web of wires before, I know this looks crazy, but like it was just explosion of wires everywhere. The only thing that's missing, I think, right now, in my opinion, other than maybe some more metal upgrade parts and like better shocks, would be lights and light buckets up here. I should have done that maybe instead of these lights or additionally to those lights. But I love it. I love it, and I wanted to show it to you guys because I thought maybe you'd get a kick out of it too. And we'll have the truck, all the upgrade parts, everything that I did linked in the description box below. Maybe the smokestack's not your thing, but maybe you love that light bar with the on-off switch. It's an easy install. If I can do any of this, trust me, you guys can too. So all of it will be linked down below. Let me know what you think. Was it a waste of time and money? I hope not. I love it. Can't wait to hear from you in the comments below. This ought to be a very fun comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.